So, what might it mean for you? Let's bring in MSNBC's Ali Velshi to break it all down for us. What's in the new plan, sir?
Okay, I'll tell you what's in it, what's out of it. It's complicated, so stay with me. I want to try and make this as simple for you as possible. There are tax credits now to pay for insurance instead of the mandate. There's been an expansion of health savings accounts and flexible spending accounts. I'll show you about that in a second. There are very big changes coming to federal Medicaid payments. This is going to affect the poorest Americans, and the elimination of Planned Parenthood funding, largely because of Planned Parenthood's relationship with abortion. Here, let me tell you about the tax credits. Everybody gets a tax credit, whether or not you earn income or you don't. They are going to be based on your age, not your income. So a 20-year-old will get a $2,000 tax credit per year. That can probably get you a good piece of insurance. Look at this, though. A 60-year-old is going to get $4,000. Find me a 60-year-old who can buy an insurance policy other than catastrophic care for $4,000. These tax credits will be reduced as you go higher up the income scale. So individuals making $75,000 or more, we'll start to see them going down. Couples making $150,000 or more. Health savings accounts and flexible spending accounts are going to get a bit of a boost. This tends to favor people who have that extra money that they can save. So it tends to not be so good for poor people, but they will double the allowed contribution starting in 2018. So an individual will be putting $6,500 in. A family can put $13,100. This is what replaces the mandate, a 30% penalty or premium on top of your health insurance premium if you let coverage lapse. So if you don't buy new coverage because you're not feeling very flush or you don't think you're going to get sick and then you try and buy it again, 30% more expensive. That's meant to have people stay in insurance and make that pool bigger. What's not in there? The employer mandate and the individual mandate. No one is forced to buy insurance for themselves or their employees. Government subsidies to pay for insurance. Again, we're getting those refundable tax credits to everyone. And selling insurance across state lines was supposed to be in here. Donald Trump tweeted that's going to come in a later phase. Here are the losers as we look at it. The elderly, because they're not getting enough of a tax credit on this. The poor, because of those changes to Medicaid. And the sick, who always get the short end of the stick. Winners right now are the young, because they get this great subsidy and they're generally healthy. Wealthy people who are seeing their taxes go down as it relates to health care, and health insurers who are benefiting from this. So it's complicated, it's meaty, but that's what it looks like.
One of the big questions, though, continues to be, can a healthcare system remain sustainable, remain solvent perhaps even, if there is no penalty, if there's not a requirement to carry insurance?
President Obama didn't want the penalty or the mandate. Mitt Romney didn't want the penalty or mandate. This is not philosophical. It's gone down party lines. It shouldn't be. It's mathematical. It's actuarial. You cannot insure people who are high risks without forcing people who are low risks to be in that insurance. Anyone who lives in coastal America and has to buy a wind or a flood policy knows how this works. Think about this as a wind or flood policy. It's very hard to sustain it without forcing people to be in it.